And the weather we go now. 83 degrees in Boston, dew point reading at 55. The air is drier here. Humidity a little bit lower. West-northwest wind to thank for that at 10 miles an hour, blowing in some of that drier air. Possible heat wave tomorrow if we hit 90. First heat wave in 2 years in Boston. Cooling and drying late on Tuesday. That's tomorrow. And it looks like a quiet week ahead. If you have this week off, you did really well. 78 in Beverly, 76 right now in Plymouth, about 74 in Worcester, the same in Bedford, and 73 in Norwood. The numbers don't mean a whole lot. These numbers do. This is where it's still very sticky, wherever that dark green is, really, across Rhode Island and the southern half of Connecticut. We have dry air coming into Bedford, Boston, up through Lawrence and Nashua. It recovers back into the 60s, but I think the overall picture will be to lower the humidity across southeast Mass with one more front that's coming through Toronto here tomorrow, and then through Albany, and then eventually into Boston. It arrives here like 8 or 9 o'clock, but ahead of it, we could trigger a couple of thunder showers. I know. You've been waiting all summer for a good one to come through your neighborhood. It's been one of those summers where, you know, we've had the chances, we've had the fronts, we've had the collision of the air masses, but something's always been missing. It's been really weird, and tomorrow it might be missing again. We might flare off a couple of storms, but I'm not seeing an outbreak. I'm not seeing a big cluster of them that will last several hours like we had across parts of northern New England yesterday and last night. Even a funnel cloud today, by the way, up near parts of Maine, near Bowdoin, Maine. Anyway, about 89 degrees in Marblehead, 91 tomorrow in Framingham, 92 in Attleboro, 91 in Brockton, and about 90 or so in Sandwich. All right. The drop in the temperatures, too, on Wednesday. Less humid, 83, and we keep sliding with the dew point and the air temperature, too, into the latter half of the week, falling into the 70s. Those dew points will fall back into the 40s by Friday. Dry on Wednesday and Thursday, only about a 30% chance at a storm tomorrow, by the way. And 10% on Friday, maybe owing to like a sprinkle, not a thunderstorm. Somewhat humid and warm tonight. Downtown falling back into the mid, perhaps even upper 70s. Not much cooling in the big cities. Hot again tomorrow, 88 to 93. And the wind southwest. Northwest winds, drier air, and pleasant the rest of the work week and a good part of the weekend, too. I'll see you with more tomorrow at 4.